Hello, folks from down under in Michigan. That's what we call it up here. Animal rescuers in Washington, D.C. said it took about 2 hours to locate a blind and deaf toy poodle who fell down a storm drain in the city. The dog, Prince, of course, who is deaf and blind, just like the real Prince, was located and lifted out of the sewer and was returned to his owners, who promptly set him loose to play in the street. Wouldn't he run into a wall before he run into the street? It's the circle of life, friends. Great story, and warms up the fields.
Yeah, I mean, I was sitting there wondering, how in the world did they let this dog get loose in the first place?
Think.
Yeah, he fell down a drain. I mean, this is not exactly the most responsible owners.
No. And it's a toy poodle.
Yeah.
I mean, those things are tiny.
I don't get it. They're a goofy story.
Oh, man.
New Zealand Prime Minister Jacinda Ardern took a moment during a media briefing on the country's response to the COVID-19 pandemic to reassure children that the Easter Bunny and the Tooth Fairy are considered essential workers. This was in response to Australia Prime Minister Hans Scott Morrison's claim that the Easter Bunny and the Tooth Fairy are non-essential because, like a decent politician, they're imaginary.
An abandoned stretch of roadway that snakes through a mountainous region of Pennsylvania, known as Graffiti Highway, is now getting covered in dirt after a reported spike in crowds during the coronavirus pandemic. Also due to the coronavirus, the Louvre, you know, that thing in France, has decided to burn the Mona Lisa. That'll show them.
This is somebody filmed these Russians traveling down on some ice. This only happens in Russia. You want to see this kind of crazy. Can you see the video okay?
I can. I'm wondering why they're doing this. It's pretty funny.
Boy.
What in the world are they
I
thinking?
have no idea.
Hey, there's some ice. Let's get on and see where it takes us.
If all three of them are that dumb, they gotta be guys, right?
Absolutely.
An abandoned stretch of roadway that snakes through a mountainous region of Pennsylvania known as Graffiti Highway is now getting covered in dirt after a reported spike in crowds during the coronavirus pandemic. Let me ask you a question. How bored do you have to be to want to get in your car and go look at graffiti? That's beautiful.
People just crap all over this. You know, it's really.
They do, man.
I wish the statements on here. I'm just going to read these to you. If you can't.
I see fat cop.
If you can't tell a spoon from a ladle, then you're fat. A recent police study found that you are much more likely to be shot by a fat cop if you run. I guess that was a Dennis Miller joke.
Oh, thank you. You're really wiping the bathroom with me. I appreciate it. You know, I was hoping we'd have another turkey story, and here it is.
That's always.
A Minnesota truck driver said he received a shock when a turkey crashed through his windshield on the highway, and a second surprise when the bird was uninjured. I would have literally crapped my pants. It wasn't a normal-sized turkey, Wisco told City Pages. The mutant turkey was seen to evade police in this video. Well, they're trying. Oh, he's a rascal. Oh. There he goes. That is a big turkey. Big turkey. No, that was... Oh, you didn't do it. What's wrong? What?
That's so funny, dude.
Nice.
Hey, it's Carl here. If you like the show, please click subscribe, or else I'll release the irradiated monkeys.